So again, what is information security? Oftentimes we hear about individuals jumping into presentations about information security, about what you should do, regulations, data, fines, exfiltration, and so forth, but rarely do we understand where did it all come from? How did this happen? How did we end up in this quagmire today in 2015? So I'm going to give you a perfect story. How many of you heard of or have seen of the show Mad Men? Okay, a few people. So you don't need to know the show to understand the story. So Mad Men is a show that took place in the 60s, right? And at that time, it's about a gregarious individual by the name of Don Draper. And he works for like an advertising firm. And this particular firm does anything to win. So back in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s, information technology wasn't that prevalent, right? We didn't have computers, we didn't have laptops, we didn't have the cloud, we didn't have all of this information. Businesses housed all of the information internally in the business. So if you were a nefarious individual and you wanted to steal information from someone else, you had to do what's called collusion, social engineering, so forth, right? So it was an exchange of money for data, physical data. That's how it was done back then. It was always done back then, in the 20s, 1910, et cetera. So what happened was the world evolved, right? We did what we supposed to do. As humans, we supposed to progress. So the world evolved, and now technology became so prevalent, right? Now we have servers, we have laptops, we have digital phones, we have all of this data easily accessible to us. The technology evolved very quickly, and it made it so much available for us. We can do our job so much better. But what also did it provide? It provided the nefarious individuals an easier way to access our data as well. It didn't only make it available for us, it made it available for them at the same time. So as we evolved, technology went this way, and now security is down here. We have to catch up with the technology. That's how we got in this particular quagmire. Evolution, we evolved. And we evolved so quickly that we didn't think about all of the other ramifications of the evolution. So that's the history of information security.